Most people think they're tired because they didn't sleep enough. But what if I told you some people sleep less and wake up more refreshed than everyone else? 8 hours in bed, still exhausted, heavy, foggy, drained. Meanwhile, someone else sleeps 6 and wakes up calm, focused, and clear. So what's the difference? It's not willpower, it's not genetics, and it's definitely not luck. It's what happens inside the brain while you sleep, and what never happens for most people. If you wake up tired almost every morning, even after a full night in bed, the problem usually isn't sleep time, it's deep sleep. Deep sleep is the part of the night where the brain actually resets, where stress fades, memory strengthens, hormones balance, and the nervous system finally lets go. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people barely reach it. They lie down at night physically exhausted, but mentally wide awake. The room is dark, the body is still, but the mind is replaying conversations, planning tomorrow, rewriting yesterday, scrolling one more video even though they promised they wouldn't. The eyes are closed, but the brain is still working. And when the brain doesn't feel finished, deep sleep stays away, because deep sleep only happens when the brain feels safe, settled, and off duty. Most people don't shut their brain down. They collapse into bed like a laptop with 30 tabs still open and expect it to recharge. So the night passes, and in the morning they wake up confused. How did I sleep so long and still feel like this? Here's what science quietly shows. Your body doesn't care how many hours you were in bed. It cares how often you reached deep sleep cycles, the reset mode. That's why more hours don't always mean more energy. And that's why some people sleep less but recover more, because their brain actually turns off. One of the biggest enemies of deep sleep isn't noise or caffeine, it's unfinished gaze. When your brain feels like something is still unresolved, it stays alert all night, half awake, half resting. That's why people who plan tomorrow in bed often wake up heavier than when they fell asleep. Their brain never stood down. But there's something interesting. In cultures and routines where sleep is treated as a reset, not just rest, the day ends intentionally. A moment of stillness, a mental closing, a quiet signal that says, we're done for today. And when the brain receives that signal, something changes. Deep sleep arrives faster, cycles run cleaner, the night becomes efficient. So even with fewer hours, the recovery is deeper. Another thing the brain cares about more than motivation is rhythm. The brain loves predictability. When sleep times are random, the nervous system stays alert. When sleep times are consistent, the brain relaxes. It recognizes the pattern. This is when we shut down, and deep sleep becomes automatic, not forced. Mornings stop feeling like a fight. You don't wake up wired or rushed. You don't feel heavy or numb. You just wake up, ready, calm, clear, steady, the way humans were designed to feel. And here's something most people miss completely. Deep sleep doesn't begin when you lie down. It begins long before that. Bright lights late at night, endless scrolling, stressful conversations right before bed, all of that tells the nervous system one thing: stay alert, we're still in survival mode. But quiet habits send the opposite message: you're safe, you're finished, you can let go now. And when the brain finally believes that, sleep stops being something you chase. It becomes something that happens naturally. Less time in bed, more real recovery, better mornings. The truth is simple. If you chase more hours, you often stay tired. If you protect deep sleep, you wake up alive again. And maybe, for the first time in a long time, you realize something powerful. Your body was never broken. It was just waiting for your mind to finally feel okay enough to switch off. Sleep isn't about lying still. It's about letting your mind rest so your life can move forward.